If there is something more excellent than truth, then that is God. If not, then truth itself is God. Saint Augustine. Book title: Sri SatyaNarayan Vrat Katha. Story for Sri SatyaNarayan Fast. Truth is God is the main teaching of this popular and famous story of SatyaNarayan. All of us at some point of time have heard this story, but a new aspect by the author is presented in this book. The main message from SatyaNarayan's story is that truth is God or Narayan. Believing in truth should be the basis for worship and fasting of SatyaNarayan. God should be worshipped with spiritual devotion or emotions, high morals, moral beliefs, highest ideals, and as divine energy. Truth is not just limited to speaking truth, but it means to follow rightness in all of your day-to-day activities, in your desires. When you do everything as per duties, you are following truth and honesty. There are 4 types of powers: knowledge, power, money, and work. These powers need to be developed and utilized for the benefit of the society. Depending on which power a person develops, they can be divided into 4 categories as Brahmin, person with knowledge; Kshatriya, person with power, usually rulers or kings; Vaishyas, person with money, usually business people; and the Sudras, people who works hard. All of these classes should follow truth in its essence. The story gives guidance on how to be more successful by following these principles of truth. By fasting, listening to the story, and by making some donations, we think that we get the benefit of the fast. But God's grace is not that cheap. Intention is more important here. The efforts we put in to refine our personality, the degree to which we feel compassionate towards our fellow beings, all are important to earn God's grace. Under the Yug Nirman Yojana, the movement to transform the era, led by the author, this story is used to build the character with integrity, high morals and principles, truthful and hardworking. Author has written this story with a twist and has included numerous new instances. For example, as a Brahmin, one should not ask for charity just to fulfill one's own desires and satisfy hunger. Charity or donation should be collected only for public good, so that it does not lose its charm and is applicable in today's world, to be able to capture the attention of audience. Some excerpts from the book. One Englishman asked Gandhi, "How are you able to say truth in front of your opponent, adversary, or enemy?" Gandhi replied, "I see truth as God. When I speak truth, I feel as if I am sitting in God's lap. How can I be afraid when I am in God's lap?" Dharma has 4 pillars. According to Hindu scriptures, Srimad Bhagavatam, Dharma is described as a bull who stands on 4 legs and is also known as 4 pillars of Dharma: wisdom, control of senses, service, and courage. One who follows the path of truth has all these 4 virtues. Lord Krishna knew the importance of service. That is why he took the responsibilities of washing the feet of all the guests and picking up the used plates of guests after dinner during the Rajsurya Yajna organized by the Pandavas. Some topics covered in the book. How to keep Sri SatyaNarayan's fast. Sri SatyaNarayan's fast story part 1, Sri SatyaNarayan's fast story part 2, Sri SatyaNarayan's fast story part 3, Sri SatyaNarayan's fast story part 4, Sri SatyaNarayan's fast story part 5. Aarti, religious songs sung in praise of deity, usually with lights and flowers.